What's going on, guys? So I'm gonna be feeding Mirage, my leopard gecko. This is my female. I also have a male which is over here, and I'm gonna feed him some of these. These are super worms right before they turn into beetles. This one's about to turn. You can see right there how dark it is. That means that they're about to turn. And then this one just turned into a pupa. That's why it's a lot brighter. These I found hidden under this enclosure because this enclosure is empty. I never really had anything in here, but I did throw some super worms in there because I kept her there for the first couple days when I got her. And she does like to eat a lot. She's not really shy at all. And these pupas, I feel like they're better than the actual super worms because they're softer. But you know what? Actually, I was gonna feed her this one too, but I'm just gonna leave it in here for the male. Because the male, he's kind of picky. He doesn't like to eat when I'm around. Sometimes he does, but he prefers eating when off cam. I mean, I have recorded him before just because I set my phone on top of this and kind of like this. Let me show you. Just like that, and I just leave it there and I'll let it record. But I'm not gonna do that just because it takes too much time. And I threw in here. I threw like 5. It was 2 of these, and then the mealworms, or not the mealworms, the super worms. Before they turn into that, they curl up for about a week or 2, and I threw those in there too, and he ate them. So the only reason I do that is because, like I said, he's a picky eater, and if I throw them in live and that they're active, they'll try to hide under there, so it's not good. And I have a bunch of beetles. I'll show you that right now. So I don't want any more of them, and I think I'm gonna start doing that for this guy. This is how I turn them into this. You have to separate them and put them all in different boxes. You can see all the things in there. Those are the skins because they shed their skin once they breed. But these are all my beetles. These beetles, they could be fed off. There's nothing wrong with it, but they do have like a really strong smell. So the lizards sometimes don't like them. They smell kind of like a chemical. I don't really know how to describe it, but like when you mess with them, yeah, they smell like some burning chemical or something. So the lizards don't really like to eat them. I have fed some of them to Sunny, some that came out deformed. There's one that was born with half of his legs missing, and I fed it to Sunny, and she didn't mind eating him at all. She ate 2 of them, but she eats pretty fast anything that moves. Let me get her a mealworm or a super worm, and I'll feed it to her real quick. Alright, so I have a couple super worms here, and I'm gonna feed her. I'm not gonna feed her that many because she already ate yesterday, and today's her skip day, so this is kind of like a little cheat for her. See if she wants to eat. Well, she always wants to eat, but. So this video isn't really gonna be anything specific. It's gonna be kind of like a vlog, but not really because I'm not gonna be showing my face. But I'm just gonna be doing a bunch of random things around the house, and then I'll see what to name it. Really didn't have any plans, but this weekend I am going to be doing something special, so you guys make sure, if you want to see that, make sure to watch it. So yeah, we already fed some of the lizards. Rex, I'm not going to feed today either, and I fed Sunny some already. And this guy, he'll just eat whenever he wants to. He has a super worm and a mealworm in there, and she has a mealworm that she hasn't wanted to eat. But alright, I'm going to show you guys 2 more things here, and that's it. I wanted to show you how my isopods were doing. So there they are. There's a lot more than this in here, but they're hidden under the moss in this part here. You can see there's a lot of little ones there. So yeah, it's coming along. I feed them. This is Cuttlebone. I don't know. I think they've been eating it, but I can't really tell. And what I've been feeding them mostly, there's 2 big ones, is turtle food. Cause look, there's like a group there, little group. I've been feeding them just this turtle food that I got as a donation. Cause some of you guys know that I rescue some animals. These 2 here were rescues, and the person that gave me this had 4 turtles. And they gave me the turtles, and they gave me all the food for it and the tank. That's where I got this tank from. I did not keep the turtles. I gave them to a friend of mine. She has like a little community tank, and she has a bunch of turtles, so I just gave them to her because they were just regular red-eared sliders, and I didn't really want to work with them. Plus, I don't have anywhere big enough to keep them outside, so I don't want to get involved in that. But now let's go outside because I want to do one more thing. Actually, I lied. I wanted to show you the incubator. Alright, so today's April 24th, and these eggs were laid, I think it was February 4th or 6th or something like that. So these should be hatching out real soon. Alright, sorry, I just had to do some quick math right now because I was thinking about the dates. But yeah, since they take usually around 3 months to hatch, that's why I got a little confused, since it's February to April is the 2 months, but they're gonna start hatching out now, early May. So yeah, they should be hatching either next week or the one after that. Probably they'll start hatching out soon because they do vary between the turtles. The first clutch that I ever had took 78 days, so it was under 3 months, but the last one took longer. The last tortoise, the hatch from that, took like a month compared to the first one, so it does depend on the turtle. In this incubator, I think the humidity is better, so they should be hatching out pretty close. I don't really know how that works. I've seen people that sometimes they all hatch out in 3 to 4 days, and sometimes they take weeks, and for me, the first time it took weeks. So I'm not sure. I'm working on that, and I've noticed that people spray them with this once they're hatching out. I'm going to do that this time. I didn't do it the first time just because I don't really want to mess with the eggs. But yeah, so I've been rambling a lot this video, so I'm going to take you guys outside to show you a couple more things, and then that's it. Alright, so I'm out here with the juvenile Sulcatas. I was just giving her a flower right now because she was eating some of these dry hibiscus leaves. These are from, I think, yesterday or the day before. By the way, the reason I have gloves on is because I'm going to use concrete right now to patch up a hole that I have over there. Not in the pond, but on the wall. But yeah, I was just giving her some hibiscus. They love to eat hibiscus. That's why I have these big plants here. You see, I trimmed them the other day just so that the walkway would be clear. And I have the hermanns tortoises here. They're hiding underground. They like to bury themselves like that. Somebody asked me the other day if I was worried about them going underground or under the fence, and I'm not really, because they just do this. They don't really burrow like the Sulcatas. When I had the Sulcatas, they did dig tunnels under the fence, but these guys, they really don't. They just burrow themselves up a little bit and cover themselves up with the mulch. So I think it's fine like that. And if you guys get hermanns and you have them in an outdoor enclosure, they're pretty scary to keep just because they like to cover themselves like that. And sometimes when I count them, I can't find them, and I spend like 30 minutes, and then out of nowhere I find like a little piece of dirt that's unturned. I cover it up, and there they are. So yeah, they are pretty scary to keep outside. And this girl, she's sleeping right here, and I'm gonna have to, well, I don't know if I have to move her or not, but this is what I'm gonna do with the concrete. You can see here, I have a piece of wood, and I want to move this out and put some blocks. Alright, so as I was saying, I want to put some bricks there, and I want to cover this up too, because right here in this whole area, that's where I keep my female Sulcatas. And then there's this one female that likes walking back and forth. That's why there's no grass there, and she pushes this block, and she sometimes knocks this down like this, and I don't want it one day to completely fall off and the hermanns are able to get out. I did have one of the small hermanns escape, and I found them over there hidden under a bush. So yeah, luckily I found them, but I could have easily lost them since they're so small. They could probably go under any hole in the fence on that side, since it's not protected it's not that protected compared to the hermanns. I have it so that the Sulcatas can't escape, but hermanns definitely can't because they're so small. But yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, so I have a problem here. So you can see there's a gap here, right? And the brick does not fit in here the way I want it to. Fits like this, but this one won't go down anymore. So there's this big space, and I don't really like how that looks. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna cut the brick here, and I'm just gonna shove it in there like that, sideways. And see, there's some space there, but I have this brick over here covering it, so I don't think that's gonna be a problem. And then this one, I could just put one in there. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. Probably just gonna put another sideways one. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do this. I might just cut the wood and leave it like how it was. So yeah, I think I like it how it is like this. So I'm gonna have to, obviously it's falling down, it's not gonna be like that because I'm gonna use cement to hold it in place. So I'm just gonna do that now. I'm gonna break the brick that I want to use and I'm gonna put it in there. I had these rocks before that were holding it, so I might put some in just to fill up the gap that's gonna be behind there, or I'll use some dirt or sand or something. So yeah, let me do that. Alright, so I broke the brick already using a pickaxe. I just put it on its side like this and I hit it really hard with the other end. Sorry for the noise. I have the AC unit right here and then the pool pump is over there. But let's see if this works now. Alright, it seems like it's the perfect fit there. So I'm definitely going to be using this. And this side, wait, where's the other part? Oh, it's over here. This part I'm going to put back here. Like I said, I wanted something to hold it there, so this is gonna have something to hold on to it. So I'm gonna use the cement and I'm gonna put it between the brick. Let me see if I can show you the brick and the block there, and hold it really tight like that. And I'm gonna do the same between this crack here. And the only reason I want this is for the sulcatas not to be pushing on this. So far I haven't had no issues with them knocking it over, but oh great, and now my neighbor's cutting the grass, so that's gonna be a lot more noise. But yeah, I don't want them knocking it over and hitting a tortoise or anything. I doubt it's gonna happen because I do have rebars in here, right there, and I have some more deeper down, and I have it on all the blocks just for that reason, so that it wouldn't be knocked down. You can see it's pretty heavy, but this one's a little bit weaker because the tortoise has been going at it for so long. And yeah, I just want to be on the safe side with this, so I'm definitely gonna do it here, and that will be useful too because it'll keep out all the cane toads. And over here too, I don't want any cane toads in here inside of their water just peeing, and they are toxic. I don't know, it's not on their skin, but it's on their glands and they may release it. I think their pee is toxic too, but yeah, I just don't want any of that in their pond or them laying eggs. I haven't seen any since I made this more secure, and this side, since I made the bunker, I've definitely not seen any more. Let me show you where they used to get in through. They used to get in through that side right there. They just squeezed through and they came out. But since I made this bunker, there's been right there another block and a bunch of bricks, so they've been having a harder time getting in here. But yeah, so far it's been good. I don't really mind them being in here, but like I said, now with the pond, I don't want them peeing or anything in there. So before it was alright, but now I don't want them in here, just to keep the tortoises safe. When I do get them, I just take them out and I put them on the other side of the yard or something. But yeah, I don't want any of them in here. So yeah, let me start mixing the concrete. I'm probably not gonna record that much doing that just because I don't want to get the phone dirty. I did last time I recorded something, but I have my bucket here and I have the concrete. Oh, I have the concrete in here. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing this right now. So I already put the blocks in, came out pretty nice. Obviously I'll have to clean this up afterwards, but it's alright. The aesthetics don't really matter that much as long as it's good for the tortoises. Seems like I put this rock in just to keep it tight and for the concrete to hold on well to that. And if this doesn't work, I'll just put back this block or this piece of wood, and I'll probably just cut it and put it in so that the sulcatas can't mess with it. It's not really a big deal. I just wanted it to be more a lot stronger and look nicer than a piece of wood just laying there. But yeah, the air conditioning turned off and my neighbor's not cutting or welding anymore. He wasn't cutting, he was welding something. But now the pool pump started, so that's a new thing. But yeah, I use this rock here also to hold that up. I'm gonna put something in there after it's done. When it gets hard, I'll put something in there. I just didn't have anything on hand to put in. But there's my pug. She's looking through the crack or something, I guess. I don't know what she's doing. But I noticed this hermanns tortoise has been walking around a lot, and I never got to find this. This is the one that was nesting. I never got to find the eggs. I'm sure she did lay them because I don't think she could just start nesting and then just leave the nest. So I'm sure she laid them. I just never got to see where she laid, or yeah, where she put the eggs. So As long, I don't really care as long as she's healthy and she doesn't get egg bound. That's fine by me. Obviously it sucks that I lost the eggs and potentially the baby tortoises, but as long as she's healthy, it's not really a big deal. There's always going to be a lot more breeding seasons, and she'll probably lay again next month if she did lay. I actually lost one of Shadow's clutches in the beginning. I didn't notice that I did until a month after, because I saw her acting suspicious one day and she was walking along the edge here back and forth. I don't know if I mentioned this before in another video, and I thought that she had laid, but I didn't see any holes, so I was like, oh, maybe she didn't. And then I'm like, I thought to myself, if she lays exactly 1 month from now, that probably means that she laid. And she did lay 1 month, and she did the same exact thing, so I'm certain that she did lay that day. But I didn't check the cameras or anything. It was kind of dumb of me. For the hermans, I sadly don't have cameras. I might be getting some soon. Maybe put one here, right here, and one on the other side, just so that I could keep a better view on them. But I have all the Sulcatas under supervision with the cameras that I have on the walls over there. But yeah, so I'm just waiting for this to dry up now. I don't know if I'm gonna put the concrete in here just yet, or if I'm gonna wait for it to dry. I'm probably gonna do it right now and see how it goes. I'm gonna have to use some wood to hold in the concrete. But here's Luna coming to visit, see what's going on. I already fed her today, but maybe I'll give her like a little hibiscus or something as a treat. Alright, so I got this piece of wood and this one, supporting it with some blocks here so that I could pour the concrete in here and it'll stick good. So you see, I need to keep pressure here so that this won't crack. So I need to push this rock deeper in so that doesn't crack there. But a few cracks is alright, because I could just patch it up again later with some more concrete. As long as it holds, it's fine. If it's too weak, then I'll have to just tear it back out and put the piece of wood back. But so far it seems like it will work, and I'm just gonna do that right now real quick. I had to change gloves because my other one broke, and I still have a good amount of cement left. I'm just gonna do that, and that's probably it. That's the only thing I need. Alright, so I poured a bunch of concrete in here, and I just used my fingers to push into the cracks like this until I couldn't push anymore. So here you can see there's a little bit left, so I just put some more from the sides, push them in like that, and like that seems to be good enough. And I just need to wait a couple hours so that this dries up. I purposely made this as the sun was setting down a bit for the tortoises to be laying down. You can see there's one sleeping over there. See if I can zoom in. There's one right over there, that's Nick's. And then I have the other one sleeping over here, right there. So yeah, that's why I did it so dark or so late, just so that they'll be asleep by the time that this is drying up, because I don't want them messing with it. So this time I didn't put too much water, just so that the concrete would be harder and easier to mold. So I'm gonna put some more in here, the cracks. This is harder because it's vertical, but yeah, this is how I've been doing it. Just push it in little by little, and then I'll just pick up the one that fell in there and I'll add it back into another crack. Look at that. And this is fine if it stays there, because once it dries up I'll just come and pick it back up. So it's not really a big deal. Alright, so that seems good right there. Push it in a little bit more. Now I need to go to the other side inside this enclosure and do it all on the other side. So yeah, I'm not gonna bore you guys with that. Let me just finish this up and I'll get back to you. Alright, so I already finished it. It's still not dry, but I removed the wood so that I could push more cement into those cracks in there, and I flattened it out more how it was here, and I also did it on this side. You can see right there, right there. That rock is gonna come out, or maybe not, depends. I kind of like how it looks, but I probably will take it out and add some more cement or a smaller rock in there so that it holds on harder. But yeah, it came out nice. And if you guys stayed into the video this long, comment some random emojis down there. And yeah, I just want to see how many people stayed. Let me just show you all the tortoises. They're all asleep in here. Well, not all of them. There's 3 here. And I know where Tara is. She always sleeps in the same spot over here. So that's 4 tortoises. There's 1 in there, 2 here. And oh, actually I lied. There's not 1 in there. There's 2 here and then 2 there. It's that usually the smaller one, which is this one right here, always sleeps in that corner, so I thought she would be there, but she decided to sleep with the big one today. And I threw some seeds in here, but it's probably not gonna grow since the tortoises have been messing with it so much. On this side it should grow. And I also threw it in the entrance. Let me show you. Over here I threw some more. Oh, I just realized it finally went quiet. So too bad that the video is almost over already, and most of it was pretty loud and annoying. But yeah, if you guys liked it, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment if you guys want to see anything in specific. I kind of like making this type of video where I really don't have much planned. I just go and do whatever. I mean, I've been wanting to do this for a couple days, but it's really nothing to make a video on, so I just did it like a little vlog just showing you guys the animals eat. And I'll probably be doing some more feeding videos soon because I haven't been doing any of those in a while. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, comment, and like, and have a great day.